Welcome to Budget Fitness Game Month. Each year, I go through and play a selection of older, shorter, or cheaper video games for 1 week and then post up this review. There are 5 weeks in March, so prepare for 5 fitness game reviews. If you don't like that concept, well, watch some of my older videos instead. For this example, I thought it would be fun to review the Rayman Raving Rabbids series up until I review Just Dance 2. See, these adorable and annoying little creatures completely ruined the Rayman franchise for a moment, but birthed the Just Dance franchise the next. The developers got the idea from a mini game in the third game where you dance like a primitive kind of like Just Dance demo, complete with like this gray dude. It's honestly pretty fun. That, of course, is an expansion of different mini-games going all the way back to the first and second games. To honor really the only dance series left, let's play Rayman Raving Rabbids.
For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
Fun fact, Rayman Raving Rabbids was my first ever Nintendo Wii game other than, Wii Sports, which got packed in here in North America. I remember being in elementary school and looking and watching IGN's trailers for this game and other games coming out for the Wii and being so excited. This game in particular looked amazing. Originally, it was going to be like a platformer starring Rayman, an armless Ubisoft mascot that acts as its kind of Mario. Eventually, that franchise went extinct after the third game's good, but not great reception. That is until the developers saw the prototype for the Nintendo Wii. From there, Rayman was back. However, Ubisoft was also developing RedSteal, a first-person shooter that was my second ever Nintendo Wii game. I picked out some bangers back then. They switched the concept from a platformer to a mini-game type collection that we have today. As far as that minigame kind of collection series type goes, Rayman Raving Rabbids is the best on the system. I'm not just talking about this game either, I'm talking about the entire series. Fight me on that. The premise is simple. You are Rayman who is out having a picnic with a Glowbox, a weird green frog dude. An earthquake happens and the Glowbox gets pulled in. It turns out that the earthquake was caused by these ugly bunny-looking things. They kidnap Rayman and force him to play in these reindeer games. You control Rayman in this little arena. All you can do is run around and go into these holes that dictate what mini-game you get to play. I assume this is just leftover code from when it was supposed to be like a beat-em-up. Beat 3 of them and you unlock the final challenge, which is usually an on-rail shooter section or racing game. Beat the 4th and unlock this cool costume or song to play in the jukebox. Beat the final challenge and you get a plunger. Rayman sticks these plungers on the wall in the hopes of one day climbing out toward freedom. Afterward, you keep playing more and more minigames and beating challenges and earning plungers. The plot of the game is incredibly simple, but it's a big help in giving the game a purpose. Most minigame collections, specifically on the Wii, don't have any single-player modes, which makes the game boring and feel like a chore for me to accomplish. For this game, I actually extended my playtime to be able to 100% complete it. I played for 9 days instead of 7. It's honestly a great time. After you complete more challenges, the world changes. Your cell starts to get new furniture, and when the stadium turns from them screaming hatred at you to them throwing hearts and yelling out of love. My only issue is that the game is way too short. The game needs to be twice as long. I was just having a blast, man, and all of a sudden, it was over. The reason why this game is so awesome, the mini games. Rayman Raving Rabbids have always been a blast, and it has been the best collection of mini games on the Wii, which I know isn't really saying much, but there are a ton of fun ones. For example, closing the stalls on the rabbits as they try to open them and shoot you. This one is frantic and gets pretty hard. How about the one where you control a little ball inside of a brain and you have to try and maneuver your way to the exit while ducking and hiding all of these balls? I'm saying ducking when, it's 2D. But anyways, it's just amazing. Of course, there's the classic whack-a-mole with a shovel. Swinging on these annoying little monsters is just so rewarding. Seriously, this video could just be me just ranting and talking about all the different fun and unique mini games in this collection. Again, this game came out on the launch of the Wii. It started the trend that everyone else just has been copying. What makes these games better is the increase in difficulty later on. You play through each mini game up to 3 times, with each time getting tighter and tighter. By tighter, I mean harder. It took me a few times on some of the later levels to get it up, but man, when I do accomplish the goal, it feels good. Take a look at this one, for example. I'm getting the ball to the brain, and I have to get it in by 40 seconds. My hands were sweating as I was rolling down the clock at the last minute, but I made it in with 1.5 seconds to spare. And this is my 5th time trying this mini game. It was hard. I was so glad I captured the footage, but it's great. The game reaches this perfect balance of achievable yet difficult that so many kids games, including ones further on the series, just don't do. The one minigame type that we can say changed history was this dancing one. It's pretty simple. Shake the controller and nunchuck to the beats of the music. The song ranges from Rabbids' cover of Girls Just Wanna Have Fun to this cool techno song. While simple in nature, it will evolve over time to eventually become one of the biggest dancing series ever. You just have to check this out if you're a Just Dance fan to check out the origins of the series. Honestly, the dancing is very primitive, but hey, this is the first ever thing of its kind. The last type of minigame collection that I want to talk about is one of the challenges. The on-rail shooter section is an epic showdown through various levels where you must gun down rabbits with a toilet plunger gun and this awesome hand thing that you can use to grab and throw the rabbits. It's very fun and a great way to kind of provide an epic scope to the game. I will have to say, replaying these levels as an adult, I had no idea how dark these are. Seriously, apart from the Western ones, they all take place in dark graves or evil laboratories. It's oddly horror themed for something aimed at younger kids. The shooting gallery is something that also expanded as the series went on, going from, these cool shooters to live action to different movie parodies. They even made a full-on arcade shooter complete with a 120-inch screen. It's a great time and I recommend everyone hit up their local arcade to see if they have it. They have it at our local mall and it's just a blast. Just me, my wife, get 2 friends and just spend the day shooting these annoying rabbits. It's great. As far as fitness goes, this game gets a 1 for me. I played it for an average of 19 minutes, 17 seconds, and almost 3 hours. During that time, I have burned an average of 172 calories for a total of 1,551 calories, or about half a pound. I would give this 1 burn as far as intensity, as I never truly sweated. The actual intensity highly depends on the different types of minigames being played. The shooter, you're just pointing at the screen, not doing anything. The racing, you're doing this, you're going hard. you're getting some calories. Again, this is not a fitness game, so I expect this series to always be at a 1 burn, but I had so much fun, I am giving it all thumbs up. It is an absolute great time, and it's worth busting out that Wii just to play. My non-gamer wife also had a great time playing the mini games with me, so it's perfect for couples. Again, I use her as my barometer, so if she likes it, then it's great. If she doesn't, it's trash. With that said, I can't wait to dive into the rest of the Rayman Raving Rabbids games. I will cover 2 and TV Party, and maybe the other ones later on, since, that's when Just Dance was born. If you like these videos, then please give them a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for new videos every single week. If you have any ideas on video topics you want me to cover, leave them down below. I will do pretty much anything that isn't illegal. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TrueJackJank. Lastly, I want all you guys to have an amazing day. All you guys watching are just so incredibly amazing, and let's improve together.